Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all appropriate ages, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Before I get into the meat of this video, I just want to share a little something that I discovered.
Iatan treasures into Endo. Interested?
I'll talk to that person in a second. But I just want to talk about something in particular, because I posted it on the casual community on the PS4 page. But if we go here, equipment, mods, because I've just done the Iatan mission that Maru gives you once a week. And I picked up a Valana sculpture. Triangle to auto install. And that gives me 1,575. The PIV gives you 1,725. Even though I don't have one, the Iatan auto sculpture gives you 2,700. And the Anasa sculpture, still the king or queen of sculptures, with 3,450. Now I have a Zambuca one here, which costs you 50 Vitus Essence through arbitration. Now you think 50 Vitus Essence for an Iatan sculpture, that's got to be a fair bit, right? It's got to have a lot of endo in it. 2,600. It has 100 less than the Auto sculpture. It is number 3 on the list. Yet it costs 50 Vitus Essence. What the fuck? Now that's all out of the way. Let's have a little chat. So last year, Pablo was talking about the Queen of Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, Saryn, looking at a potential nerf. And let's face it, she is the Queen of Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. And, you know, there are speculations about what her nerf is going to be. I mean, I think it is pretty bog standard what's going to happen at this point. But I, for one, am welcoming that nerf now with open arms. I want to open my arms.
The system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Let that nerf in and give it a hug. And what I'm about to say is, from my perspective, I'm playing on PS4. I'm playing Warframe on PS4. I don't know if Saryn players are like this on Switch, on Xbox or PC. Let me know if you watch this. But I am welcoming that nerf because let's just have a quick investigation. I got the Kuva Com. I added 3 former to it. But as we all know, 2 of the best places to go to level up.
Personages in mining, personnel, and security. This sector has a new master.
Shut up, Jis. You come here, or you go here for melee. It took about 5, maybe 6 runs of Hydron to get it to where I want it to be. And it's because of Saryn players. Now don't get me wrong, I love using Saryn, especially when I want to solo stuff, like I have to soon. Solo excavation. This is my 3rd Kuva Lich. I've done, what, 9, 10 missions, and he hasn't appeared once. I've got 2 left to do. If he doesn't appear in either one of these, then I'm screwed. But yeah, The reason she is too OP for Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, you know, you spam Spore, Toxic Lash and Miasma, or Miasma, however you want to say it. Saryn players on PlayStation tend to be in a squad and spam them on Hydron and Akkad. Not giving you a chance to contribute much or do much or gain as much XP as you can. In one 15 wave run, I got my Kuvacom to level 21, and that was with a Saryn player in there. The next time I played Hydron, there was 2 Saryn players spamming Spore and Miasma, and a Resonating Quake Banshee. And it took till wave 25 to get to my com to 20. Luckily I've got an affinity booster that I got from my daily login, so it was just got XP bonus and luckily got it up to level. But still, Saryn players that tend to join a squad tend to still just play as if they're playing solo. They will spam Spore and Miasma and just decimate anything before you get a chance. And some of them don't even have anything to level up. They come in with everything fully ranked, which is fucking pointless. I just don't understand why they do it. I really don't. And this is coming from someone who loves Saryn. But yeah, I've even had Saryn players in squad chat when we're on those 2 missions, and they're telling people not to spam certain abilities when they bring certain frames, yet they'll be happy enough to spam Spore and Miasma. Who the fuck are you lot to talk about spamming abilities? Let's be honest. Like, when I take a weapon to level up, I will usually take Inaros, or I will take a crowd control frame. Now, there are alternatives to dealing with Saryn spammers that aren't squad friendly. You can take your own Saryn and play solo, which is always an option. But if, like me, you like helping out other people that are asking for help leveling up weapons or doing the defense missions, you don't just have to go with Saryn. We have a vast array. You have Atlas. You know, he can crowd control and deal damage, but not enough to make it seem pointless for anyone else to get involved. I already talked about Resonating Quake Banshee, get the fuck out. Equinox, another good one. That is squad friendly. Gara, Frost Prime. Hildren can, just for getting people's shields down. Ivara Prime, Cloak, Sleep, plus her Artemis bow. Cora for the cage. Loki, Radial Disarm. Limbo, people are still up and down about Limbo. I personally love Limbo. Mesa Prime is okay, I mean, for Shatter Shield, I mean, for everything really. I mean, if it gets too tough, you can use her ultimate. Necros Prime would be good for Shield of Shadows. Nova Prime, a speed Nova, not a slow Nova. Don't want to slow down people's time. Nyx, great for crowd control, and will have enemies start killing themselves. But not quick enough for you to go, oh shit, it's just ruined it for me. It's making it less enjoyable. Oberon Prime, another good one. I still need to finish leveling them up, actually. I haven't found the time. What else have we got? Vauban. No, he just sets down his ball traps. has people caught in Bastille, great for crowd control, and can deal damage to everything in the room without making it seem like a waste of time you being there. Same with Volt, with capacitance. Wukong, you just get your Celestial Twin out and just go ham. And yeah, there are plenty of other alternatives that Saryn spammers who come in with fully ranked gear can use to be less of a pain in the arse. It just boggles my mind why they do it every time you go to Hydron or every time you go to a CAD. Even Rhino. Buff people's damage and then stomp people so they float in the air and you have time to pick them off. There are other things you can take to level up your gear besides just being a Saryn spammer. Octavia, I personally would not. Actually no, Octavia you could get away with doing it. Probably. Oh, I would love to see how Octavia Prime will look. I wonder if she... No, I want Titania to be the next... Either Titania or Inaris. I want one of those two to be the next Prime frames. But yeah, that's all I've got to say in the matter. Pablo's looking at a nerf for Saryn. I'm welcoming it. Not just because she's too OP for Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, but because we've got too many players that are just being an inconvenience with her when some of us are trying to level up weapons. It's just getting ludicrous at this point. And as I said, this is on PlayStation. I don't know what Saryn players are like on Xbox or Switch or PC. Let me know how they are. And with all that being said, I'm actually going to go use my Saryn and nuke excavation, and hopefully this bastard turns up.
You fight one gifted the old blood, the Queen's Kuva. Death will not end me.
Death won't end you because you won't come out of hiding, you little bitch. I've done about 10 missions now. All the thralls still seem to be hiding as well. I've not even got the first known Requiem going. But I want this Kuva Dracoon because I have a ribbon for a Dracoon. Dragoon. Why the hell do I keep having problems saying... Kuva Dragon, who cares? Yeah, Quirk is Pyromaniac. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Saryn players, get your act together. And on that note, I shall see you all later.